everybody. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. I am Sarah Strizzi. I am an energy healer. I specialize in the art of the emotion and body code. The work I do helps to facilitate the energetic release of emotional barriers and trauma, allowing you to unlock your full potential to live a life of happiness and joy. So thank you so much for hopping on, tuning in. I am here with 10 tips that I give my clients following a emotion code, body code healing session. So if you've had work with me, I'm sending you this video so that you have an idea what to expect the days following our sessions together. All right, so my tip number 1 is to drink a lot of water. This is important, especially if you're coming to me and we're working on your pain in your body, if you're dealing with chronic health conditions. Drinking plenty of water following our healing sessions together is really important. Also, the type of water you're drinking is something you should pay attention to. Alkaline water is my suggestion for you, so water that's 7.5 to 9 on the alkaline scale is more absorbable in your tissues and helps your cells uptake the hydration that it needs rather than the water just passing through your body. So if you can get your hands on alkaline water, I strongly suggest that. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, your local co-op will have those options available. And if you're lucky enough to have a Kangen water machine, well then bless you, you are on the right path with that. So yes, okay, step 1, drink a lot of water following our work together. Step 2 is be aware that you're processing. Be aware that you're processing this energy work that we've just done. And so during that time, processing time is usually anywhere between 1 and 3 days following our session. I muscle test to ask your body what it's going to need, and it will let me know. And so I can give you that information. So just be aware that you're processing, and just give yourself grace during that time. And so during processing, as your body's healing from the release of these trapped emotional energies and this trauma, there is a energetic restructuring that happens. And so just be aware that that's occurring for you in your life. All right. Step 3 is that there's layers of healing, you guys. Okay. Some of you come to me with, chronic fatigue syndrome or Lyme disease or fibromyalgia, these conditions that are multi-layered conditions. There's also people that come to me with, layers of trauma and grief from experiences that they've had. The list goes on. So just be aware that there's layers in this healing process, and it takes time to get through this. I would absolutely love to heal you and help you in one session, but sometimes it takes more, 2-3 sessions to get through the layers of this emotional trauma. So just have patience with your practitioner, have patience with yourself as we're going through, tapping into the subconscious where it's guiding me through the body code mind map system to help pull these energies forward so that we can release them and help align your energy with greater health, greater wealth, and whatever it is that's on your heart that you're wanting to achieve. Less pain, things like that. So have patience and understand that, it took years and years to get to this state of where you are today. And it's going to take some time to peel back the layers as we dig in and really address what's happening at a deep energetic level. And it's all possible. I love it. But it takes time. So just be aware of that. So number 4, as we're doing our work together, we're working on your energy. We're getting your energy straight and aligned, which is beautiful. But you also need to make this a holistic approach, okay? So work on your self-development. Work on your personal development. What books are you reading? What shows are you watching on Gaia? There's just a wealth of knowledge out there, a wonderful resource of positive spiritual guidance, of personal development. What are you reading? What books are you on your nightstand? I have a whole stack. They're right over there next to my bed. I have all kinds of beautiful books that I tap into as I'm going through my journey of healing for my own self. So, if you're working on abundance blocks and you're wanting to, break through and tap into unlimited abundance, are you reading Think and Grow Rich? there's a plethora of these books, right? So tap into the wealth of resources that we have available through books, through Audible, through watching on Netflix or Gaia TV, that help plug us in to help mind our mind, right? So if we're just working on the energy, but we have stinking thinking, you're gonna not experience the depth of result that you can achieve for yourself when you're attending to it from multiple angles. So just focus on that. That's a huge tip from me. Tip number 4, personal development, self-help, self-development, shall I say, books and resources. Incorporate those into your life so that we can utilize those in our healing journey as well. You're going to notice deeper results. Okay, step 5, carry a journal. So as you're going through this processing, things come up, right? You have different remembrances of things that have occurred in your life. You have different feelings that come to the surface as we start peeling back the layers. Different things are allowed to come to the surface. Have a journal with you. Take time to note down what it is you've noticed about yourself so that you can remember, call this information to the surface, and pay special attention to it. If you don't have a journal and you're just, get something on your notes on your phone. I do that too. If I'm not carrying a physical journal around with me, I have a notes tab in my phone where I note this stuff down, and it's just helpful to bring this information more to the center of your conscious awareness, so that we can explore them deeper. You can bring some questions to me during our next session together, and I can help you focus on that. So having a journal is super important and helpful, whether it's, a handwritten journal or in the notes tab of your phone. So do that. Okay, so step 6 is while you're processing, especially stay away from the negative news and negative people. You are in a state of clearing these trapped emotions, of releasing these traumas. You want to help protect your energy. And so guarding yourself from negativity, negative people, negative news is super key. And there's also an energy shield that I can teach you if I haven't already. Ask me about that. There's energy shields that we can implement each and every day for ourselves to help guard ourselves from negativity, and they absolutely work. I do that every single day in my own life. All right, so step 7 while you're processing is to rest. Give yourself time to rest. It's super important to honor your healing, allow your healing to really set in deeply, and rest and restoration is important. So take time to get extra rest while you're processing. Make sure to go to bed earlier than you normally would. Take a small nap in the day if you feel tired. So just honor that part of your processing. It's helpful. And also your body will thank you as well. All right, so step 8, what do you do if you feel an echo? So what is that? Okay, so during processing, there is some things that can come up. You can feel, extra tired. You can feel you can get a headache. There's things like that. Small percentage of the time, 20% of the time in the processing, you do have an adverse type reaction in terms of, feeling extra tired, feeling moody, getting a headache, things like that can occur. 80% of the time, those things aren't seen. But in the 20% time, 20% part of the time, so like let's say we have 10 sessions together, 2 out of 10 of the sessions, you're going to have, experience some extra moodiness or tiredness or headache, things like that. Well, there's also something that is called an echo. And what that is a more intense feeling of a particular emotion. So let's just say that we released some inherited sadness from you from generations past. You might find yourself in the days following, when you're processing this energy work, that you feel extra sadness comes to the surface. Well, that's called an echo, and that can absolutely occur. And so just take note of that. Be like, oh yeah, during my session, we did release inherited sadness. So I feel like this is where this extra sadness is coming from. Express it, feel it, and release it. And just know that it's just coming to the surface for a reason, and it's actually called an echo in this line of work, and just recognize it as an echo and do something to change your mood. Go for a walk, plug into a good book that helps you feel ignited with joy. Listen to a positive podcast to get you centered in inspiration and motivation, something like that, just to help get over the effects of this echo that you're experiencing. All right, so step 9 is enjoy the journey, you guys. This is a process. This is a process of transformation and enlightenment, and we're getting there through the energy healing and by releasing these trapped emotional energies and these layers of trauma that we've had built up around us over the course of our life. And so enjoy the journey, you guys. Just understand that this is part of life, that it took a while to get to this state of affairs, and that our work together is helping to peel back the layers and to clear out these energetic misalignments and traumas and things like that. And so just embrace the journey, enjoy the journey, you guys. It's all good, bad, ugly. It's all part of the journey. Just enjoy it and understand that we're human and that we're blessed with being able to experience this array of emotion, and life would be very dull if we did not have our emotions. So just know that they're here for a reason, and there's something actually that is unique to this human experience that we have, which is actually to experience and feel this array of emotions. So just enjoy the journey, you guys. It's awesome. It's really, it's a gift, right? Our present moment is a gift, and just enjoy the journey each and every day. All right, so step 10 is we are not promised tomorrow, okay? So don't dwell, don't really get caught up in the negativity of things that can occur for us in our life. If you have symptoms, write them down, put them on a piece of paper, fold that paper up, put it in a drawer. Then when we meet for our session, pull out that piece of paper with your list of symptoms, and we can start tackling them one by one, okay? But in between sessions, don't dwell on all of the things that are occurring for you. Understand that we are not promised tomorrow. Enjoy your present moment, enjoy today, enjoy the journey. Try to center yourself with as much positivity and uplifting energy as you can, because that is where the miracles happen. That is where the synergies happen. When we're in alignment with our heart's desires, which hopefully are good and wonderful for you, you are stepping into your manifesting powers. You're tapping into the law of abundance, the law of vibration, the law of attraction. So once you raise your vibrations, you are able to unlock all of the goodness coming your way. So don't dwell in the past. Don't dwell on the future. Don't dwell on your symptoms that you're experiencing. Write them down, put them in your journal, put them on a piece of paper, and pull that out for us to work on during our session together. But in between times, try to stay focused on the positive the best you can. So those are my 10 tips for how you can handle the processing time following our sessions together with ease and grace. So I'll go over them one more time. Drink lots of water. Be aware that you're processing in the first place. Know that there's layers of healing taking place, so this takes time to get through this. Be patient with yourself and also your practitioner as we're going through this. Work on self-development in between times. Pour into yourself with positive, inspiring content, so that you can really align consciously and also energetically with what it is you're wanting to achieve in your life. Journal, get your stuff get your ideas out on paper or on your phone. Just take special notice of how are you feeling today. And then number 6, stay away from negative people, negative news. Guard yourself from that. Put up an energy shield. Negative environments can bring us down, so we can help protect ourselves from that. Okay, tip 7 is rest. Get adequate rest. Step 8 is what to do if you feel an echo. So I went over some ideas there. Step 9, enjoy the journey, you guys. It's awesome. It's beautiful thing. And step 10, we are not promised tomorrow, so don't dwell on the negative, focus on the positive, and you will be well on your way to really tapping into the beauty of this energy work, this energy healing that you're going through. And I'm super grateful to be facilitating you in this sacred space of healing. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're wondering what it is, what is this emotion code? What is this body code? Get yourself on my calendar. I offer a free complimentary session so that we can become acquainted and we can address areas in your life that need improvement. And then I can show you how I can be of service to you in this beautiful space of energy healing. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. If you liked this message, please comment below. Subscribe to my channel. I would love that. I'm building this platform from which I can share my message of positivity, hope, and inspiration that we are enough, we are beautiful souls, and we deserve all the goodness coming our way. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video. All right, you guys, thanks. Bye.